who are we? And why should people listen to us? Is always a question I ask myself when I'm listening in. So why don't we start by introducing ourselves? Letty, why don't you go first?
All right. Well, yeah. So I am Letizia. I am originally from New York City, born and raised in Manhattan. Both my parents were born in Puerto Rico and came over, particularly to New York City at a young age. So I grew up very close to my ethnic background and culture, and always going back to PR to see my grandparents and family. With that being said, after years of training as a dancer and a singer in my high school years and grade school years, I ended up going to Fordham University in New York City for my undergrad studies. And after a few years of the first half of my life kind of following dancing and singing in the arts, I ended up choosing medicine as a career. So I ended up going to Howard University in Washington, D.C. for medical school. And after that, I chose to focus on pediatrics as my specialty. So I did my pediatric training at Inova Fairfax in Virginia. Um, and after that, I stayed in the what they call DMV area, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. And now I am currently working at a federally qualified health center called Mary Center for the past 3 or 4 years, actually 4 years. And that is where I am a pediatrician. It is an inner city population, so a large majority of my patients, it's a vast group of patients, but the majority of my patients are Spanish speakers, Central America, South America, um, and all of the above. So those are the majority of my patients that I serve on a day-to-day basis.